Hey, I was going to share some cards with you tonight. Hey, Kathleen, welcome. Now, I'm not going to take the plastic off. I just want to see the clear envelopes off. I want to just see if you're going to be able to see it. Let's see. Or if it's going to shine too much. Oh, it's okay. So we've got this one here, Good Things Take Time, by Kathy Peck. This one is I'm So Thankful for All You Do. And oh, they die cut the All About Autumn leaf die with the designer paper. Can you see that? That's the view down from the trees. And I like how they did the little background of the leaves there too. And then the speckled gems. I love those speckled gems. Oh, we're jumping to Christmas. Let's see. It's the Radiant Light Bundle. That's the Radiant Light Bundle. I didn't get that. Lots of layers in this card, huh? And this one is interesting. I do want to take this one out because they use the, I think this was a bow, whoopsie daisy. They're using the twine or the jute ribbon, which is awfully thick. And then I see it kind of has it's bumped in there because it's between that and that. Because I get it. You open this up and then the card can open and then open. I see how that works. So they're using the frosted, that meadow, whatever paper, and then using that. Now, you know what I think would have been really pretty on this is to use the that white, really pretty silver trimmed ribbon. Would have been really pretty there, but I see how it coordinates with the little, I don't know, I think those are pomegranates, aren't they? I don't know, I'm not sure. And then this person, Laura Miller, she went ahead and she embossed this deer. And it looks like it's not in gold, it looks like it's in the copper. Pretty. I don't know if you could tell that it was embossed there. All right, so one of the swaps that I hosted, it's funny because a lot of people signed up to do the Berry Christmas, and so I'll share with you a bunch of these using the designer series paper and stamping the bear. And this is a punch that's in that Garden Walk suite. This is the round punch. It's done on this card too as well. It's kind of this oval punch. And I have not gotten it, but the more I look at these, I kind of want to. Here I am, Sherry. Did you have trouble finding? So there's one. Here's another. Got some background paper and trees and some little gems there. This one here is from our own Miss Susan Huffert. She's got her little bears here. They're like hugging each other. That is so sweet. She did one with the designer series paper and cut it out, and then stamped and cut out, hand cut this bear. Because the punch only cuts out the one that goes like that. Very nice. Then there's these little guys walking across that frozen ground. That's from Sandy Haynes. And then here's somebody that used the bears, stamped them on the brown cardstock, and then used the tree dies. Then here's another one. And another one. So that they stamp your images and then put it through the snow falling embossing folder. And then this one made a hill and then did the designer series paper and a label. Lots of those. But I want to go to the autumn ones. Now you guys know this is one that I did for a Saturday stamping. And I also did this for Saturday Stamp and Chat. Yeah, lots of bear cards, you bet. Hello, Tammy. Welcome. And thanks so much. So I had done that for Saturday stamping. And here's another using the pumpkin, the pick of the patch. And then also bringing in some of that autumn, All About Autumn dies. And All About Autumn paper. Love that. Here's a really cute one all stacked up. Happy Halloween. Miss Becky. I really, really like this one from Roxy. I just love the color she used, and then she added one more on top here and then raised up her image. That's just such a pretty card. Just love those fall colors. I know, this pumpkin one is so cute. And then here's another one, a little bit more regal, with the dies, with the leaves, and then stamping a couple, and with a grateful heart. And then this one here. And I think this one, I'll open it. This is from Doreen. This one opens and she has a leaf on the inside and then more of the designer series paper around there, and this beautiful card. And then, ta-da! So it is like extra special. Dink-a-dink, dink. How cool. Oh, and she even has that little peek of the scrap of the designer series paper, which sometimes, you guys, you end up with this tiny little strip. Oh, hi, Becky. Love the trees. I know, Tammy. They're great, aren't they? Thanks for sharing. I know. That's just such a creative one there, isn't it? I'll have to break that out and show some other things. So that's what I'm going to share today with those. I do have others, but, you know, I don't want you to just sit here the whole time with me sharing cards, right? Okay. Now, let's see. Where do I want to go? Okay. Oh, sorry. I just hit the camera. I want to talk about the tiny Christmas tree die because it is so darn cute. Here it is. And when you run this through, you end up with a bunch of little tiny trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6. 7, 14, 21, 28. 34. 40. 46. You get 46 little tiny trees, and let me show you. And when you get your 46 little tiny trees, and say you're going to do a few of these cutouts, you've got a whole bunch of fun little trees. Then think about doing some in silver and gold, and then you could do some shakers. I was thinking about, for my holiday Stamp-A-Stack, which is on October 21st, Saturday. If you are local, you can look in my events. It is the local event, but I'm doing a bonus project, and I'm trying to decide and think about what kind of 3D bonus project I want to do, and I very well might have to think of something to do with these fun little trees. I know, Kathleen, right? Fall cards. Well, let me tell you, my Make a Card, Send a Card this month is all about fall. There's no way I'm doing anything Christmas yet in my Make a Card, Send a Cards, but what am I showing you right now, right? I'm feeling a little Christmassy right now. I don't know why. Oh, I have something right here, you guys. Look. Bummed I'm going to miss that. I look forward to that every year. I know, Nichelle. My sister-in-law, Pam, when she came for the demonstrator team gathering, demonstrator team gathering, she brought me this super cute soap dispenser of a gnome. What? Kathleen, your Christmas cards are all done? Wow. Isn't he cute? So he's going to actually go in my bathroom because we are just about out of soap in there. And it was so nice of her to think of me for that, don't you think? I think that's just so nice. So anyway, I'm going to set that aside, the tree die aside, so I can show you what we're going to be doing So I had to bring out the Festive Fun stamp set. You know, sometimes just the stamp sets in a mini catalog get a bad rap because there are so many bundles, right? The suites and the bundles and the accessories and all that stuff. And sometimes just the little stamp sets get overlooked. And I'm sorry, but these are the cutest things ever. I love giraffes. Besides birds and owls, giraffes are my next best thing. I just absolutely love them. So we're going to use that today. I got some really cute little things here. These two little guys would be so cute with him on a little wood stump and then giving each other something. That is so cute. And we have a wood stump in one of our die sets from something. I know it is a cute set. So let's see what I got here, you guys. So I am using Shaded Spruce. Shaded Spruce is a fabulous Christmas color. 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then here is what it looks like when you cut out your die. Now this is a 4 by 5 1/4, and it fit just about perfect. I think I even have it a slight bit crooked. But if you did a full card, you would end up with a little bit of a border around, as you can see, because if you went through with the whole 5.5 by 4 1/4, it would take up and have a little bit of gap on the ends, but this just about fit it perfectly. So then I have a piece of silver, and I'm going to be putting that behind my trees to give a silvery glow. Had to do them when I had the time. Took me 2 months to do 100 cards for family. Wow! And making cards for a military stationed in harm's way now. Wow, Kathleen, that's awesome. I don't have 100 family and friends that I know of to send cards to. And I just cut the silver the same as this 4 by 5 1/4, and then it just lays over perfectly. Then, you guys, I used our decal edge rectangles, and I cut that rectangle out. And I want to share something with you. You know when you take a strip and you're going to die cut out the stitched rectangle or any shape, you want to try to even it up as much as possible on either side, because you should always have that idea in your head that you are going to create a frame for another project. Okay, so what I did is I just simply cut this out, and then I have this. So then I just take my trimmer, I bring this in, and I see that this right here is just about 1/4 inch wide. And so I'm just going to bring this here and go, yeah, that's about right. And then I have this evened up frame all the way around that I can use for something. And so I always try to do that. So on another strip, that's what I had done. I had taken the rectangle, it's a little bit smaller than the one I just showed you, and then I have now the deckled rectangle here, but I also then have this. And I can use this on a card, and this one here is the exact same thing. It's just that the opening is wider. It's a bigger thing. So this has a little bit more around it, a little sturdier of a frame, but this is thick white cardstock, so I'm not worried about that. And then, you know, your deckled dies start to look like mine, because I do not have my what am I looking for? Oh, my packet. I don't have any more of my magnetic sheets, so I gotta get some. I see you have a big family and work with some awesome people at the American Legion. Ah. Oh, you do a photo Christmas card, Sherry. That's great. Yeah, people like to do that. So I'm going to put my trees back on their card and put that back away. So that's just a tip when you're using your rectangles, whether it's stitched rectangles or the deckled rectangles or anything, is I always, use strips to put them through. And so, give yourself another project to think about. I'm thinking about using mine for another holiday card using the, there's the trees, not the merriest trees or the whatever trees, but the kind of wilderness ones. I'm thinking of doing something with that frame. So there we go. Tip of the day with Mary. I have my white piece for the inside. Hey, Susan. I shared your very cute card from the swap. Yep. All right, so let's talk about this. I'm going to go ahead and just adhere this down right now. And you know what? I bet my Stampin' seal goes right between the trees. Yes, it does. I'm going to do it, although I'm putting it on silver foil. And, is it going to stick on the silver foil? Of course it is. It's seal. All right, so remember I said I made it the same size. So I'll just come to the one side. And voila! We have got pretty silver trees behind our shaded spruce. I love it. Don't you love it? I love it. Okay. Now I'm going to put this down, and because I have that silver piece behind it, that's thick enough. I do not need to raise it up with dimensionals because it already is giving me enough dimension with that. So I am going to just use my liquid glue now. Why not use my seal? I don't know. I'm using different adhesives just so you can see. That's a lot of adhesive. I do not need that much, but I'm going to put it on. So those of you who are just joining, I had said that all of the paper shares are done. Those couple of packages came and I got it all sorted, all packaged up and mailed to everybody that needed to have them mailed. Those of you who haven't gotten it but you're coming to the Festive Tags class on Sunday, the Kit With Me class, I will have them there for you. If you're not part of that Kit With Me specialty class but you are local, I can drop it off to you easily enough so you don't have to wait anymore. So look at that. That is so pretty. Okay, well, now that I've talked about this for 20 minutes, right, you guys? We're never going to get our card. Wait, I have to eat a candy corn. Thank you. Yeah, Becky, and you, and I've included that September paper pumpkin they asked about. Oh, great. Yeah, Shar. I had gotten yours out and Rhonda's and these out before I had to wait for more paper. Just because when I said I needed to order the couple of back orders, I still was able to get 4 of them out. I got to stamp him. Ari's so cute. He wasn't used yet, so I always like to stamp. All right. Now, where's he going to go on here? I don't know. I need to do a sentiment, so I think he's going to come. I have to stand up, you guys. I'm sorry. He will fit. 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 Ah, he's so cute. I got him just a slight bit low right there, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, now I brought out some of my colored pencils, my watercolor pencils, and a blending pen. So let's see what we're gonna do. Ooh, a cherry cobbler. What could I do in cherry cobbler? These little things here. Cherry cobbler. I'm gonna do a little stripe on there. I could do, the little stripe on this one. Little stripe down here, so cute. I'm even gonna do a red on the Now, with the watercolor pencils, you can simply just color, or you can then bring in the blending pen to help blend and smooth any of your kind of missed little spots. And so I have my fluid that's on here, and it's just going to smooth move the color around just to kind of smooth it all out. And you can't, and you just rub it on here. You can't really tell too much in such a little spot, but you'll be able to when I do some other things. So let's see, let's get our color. Sorry, I can't really see what I have here. What color am I going to do my giraffe? Because I mean, we've got this color. Giraffes aren't really that color. We've got this color. Giraffes definitely aren't that color. We've got this color, which is kind of a little bit more like giraffes, right? You saw them for the first time? Have you seen the jumbo candy corn pieces? No. No, I haven't. That's amazing. You guys tell me, should I do the giraffe's body in the crushed curry and then maybe do his spots in this color right here? That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you think. I just can't quite decide. I'm looking up giraffe so I can see what they show me. Oh, see, they're showing him kind of be cream and having more brown. Oh, I don't like that. Why would we want to do that? So I think I am going to give him I'm going to come in lightly with this. And then I will use that brown. So I am just doing some just sketchy. This is how I color with my watercolor pencils. When it's a bigger space, I just kind of put some little scribbly marks lightly, especially when I know I don't want it real dark. And then I bring my blending brush in, and now this is where it's going to just start moving the color all around for me and smoothing it all out. And that's what I love about it. You know, when you color with crayon and you always have those empty lines and spaces where you didn't quite get the crayon, but you don't know how to fill those in. You kind of don't know how to get it filled in. Well, that's when you let the blending pen just kind of come in there and do that. Got to be careful not to do it too much and overly too much, because you will start to peel up the cardstock, and that is no good. Okay, there he is. And then I'm going to give his spots this color. Maybe I should go with this color. I'll go with the brown. So then I just color my circles in. I'm not going to worry about if I get them totally filled in, because when I put that blending brush onto it, it'll just smooth that circle out for me. And you can when you use your blending pen here, it picks up that color. So if I miss coloring one down here, I can just take it and go over with it, and it then puts color on that one that I missed, because it just carries that color along with it. So we smooth out, so I didn't get that one colored and I just filled it in. We'll get him all smoothed out here. Going to give his tail a little bit of that brown. Then I'm going to give his hooves a bit of that brown. And I just colored half the hoof and I was able to get that there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this box this color. And see how I'm just giving some scribble around it? Should maybe have my camera closer for this part, but that's okay. And now I'm just going to come in and it's just smoothing that all out. It's like becomes a paintbrush. And you can see how it just smoothed that all right out. And then I'll get my handle. There. So then I'm going to come in with this yellow. I'm going to do a couple yellow ornaments. And these I'm not going to use the brush on. I'm just going to let them be. I need my green for my holly. There we go. I need some other ornament colors. What would be cute? How about pink ornaments? We'll do our, oh, I love that, the red and the pink ornament. That's so fun. Ooh, and a blue ornament. I like that. Where else can I? Blue and red? Sure. Want to finish this coloring to finish this card, otherwise you guys are going to be bored watching me. Ooh, and then I need that yellow for the star. Now I am going to use my blending pen for the star because it's a little bit bigger surface and I want it to look smooth. Here are my ornaments too. I want them to look a little smoother. There we go. And then we do not have a shaded spruce marker. Marker, what am I saying? This is a garden green. Did I have another package? No, I don't think there's oh, there might be a shaded spruce. Hold on, you guys. Garden green, granny apple green. Nope. Never mind. That's okay. That's good enough. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I'm going to do the same thing here where I'm just going to put color in a bit of the spots. Don't have to color the whole thing. And then I'm going to come back in with my blending pen and it's just going to start picking up that green and carrying it to the other parts of the tree. And what happens is I'll get different shades of green that way. Some will be darker, some will already be lighter areas, because it just picks up the color where it has it from the pencil and moves it along. And then fills in the tree for you. I love Stampin' Up's watercolor pencils and the blending brushes. I want to give a little more color over here, so I'll just come in and do that. And then I can come in under here and give the tree a little shading where those layers come in. And I can blend it more if I want to, or I can let it be a little bit organic here. See how much different shading there is in that tree now? I love it. Where's that curry? I want his ear to be a little darker here. All right, so he needs his red Santa hat. Where's that cherry cobbler? I always rub off my blending pen just to make sure I have it clean. There we are. And then we need our brown for the trunk. Now we need the good brown for the trunk. And then this pretty little pot. I think I'm going to give this pot a bit of black, but then I will come in and use the blending pen. And there we are. Super cute. So let me get all of this aside. Now that you've all fallen asleep while I've colored, right? And I don't blame you if you did. Now this is going to come here, and then I'm going to have a sentiment over here. But I also want him to get a little blending. Or shaded around. So, let me see. Grab one of my blending brushes. And then we have the shaded spruce. And shaded spruce is very dark, my friends, so we're going to have to be careful. It's such a pretty holiday color, I'm telling you. It's so good. So I'm going to come around, do a little dragging around, because I want this to be able to stand out. There we go. Now he is going to stand up. I could put a little something around behind him as well for another layer if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. I just did that sponging around because I just don't want the card to start getting big, fat, and heavy on the front side. I mean, it already is a bit with that silver foil cardstock in there. So this is going to come just, ooh. Well, I guess he's going to go right there because that's where it sat. Now so I'm going to bring this in right here. And I want to have a sentiment. I think that's going to go along with my oval punch. And the sentiments in here, let's see what we have. Well, we have a little something for you with lots of love from me. Would definitely have to be a circle, but I think that's fine. We got happy Christmas wishes, but that won't go anywhere here. So let's do this one. And I think I'll have to use a circle, not my oval. And I think a circle is actually cuter anyway. I don't know about you. My comments, I gotta move down my comments. Ooh, doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Okay. Need to make sure this is straight. Well, I don't need to, but. All right, so we're gonna do it with the Memento ink. I'm gonna stamp it once because it hasn't been used yet. So exciting. I'm using this for the first time with you guys. And I'm going to stamp it right here. A little something for you with lots of love from me. I like that. And then I'll grab a circle punch because that's what we're going to need to use. Sorry, my 1 3/4 is sitting over here. There it is. I have the old one. Let's see if the 1 3/4 is what I need. Huh. 1 3/4. I wonder if I could get away with a 1 1/2. Don't mind me. 1 3/8 is not a half. 1 1/4. No. 2 inches. Do I not have a 1 1/2? Come on. Oh, there it is. Gosh, you guys. 1 1/2. Oh, it fits perfect. Look at that, you guys. Now, here's the thing about that. So I can have this here, right? A little something for you with lots of love for me, but why not use the 1 3/8 and do a shaded spruce little layer, right? I mean, why not? And where did my other shaded spruce go? Hello, shaded spruce. Oh my goodness, you guys, I had shaded spruce. I don't know where it went. Oh, where are you? Shaded spruce. I shall grab. It's the silliest thing ever. I had a whole nother half sheet there. Everything is cleaned up here, you guys, just so you know. Hate to waste a whole nother piece here, but whatever. Let's do the one and see what we got. Might seem like it's too big, but I don't know. I don't think it will be. I think it's cute. Thank you, shaded spruce. Aren't you so glad Stampin' Up! Went to this style of punch and not this anymore? These took up a lot of room. They were clunky. Ah. Things improve all the time. I love it. Love, love, love it. Okay. Let's put this together. Put it right here. Oh, and that goes so cute right there. I think this needs a little green though. Just to tone down those white edges like I did with the other. Okay. Back on track. Sorry, you guys. You're all thinking, oh, you need to do... You still use your old punches? Well, yeah. Well, in fact, Stampin' Up! Doesn't have the punches, the new ones that I just showed you, because they have their circles now. You know what? I think it would have been good to have this in a silver, don't you? Because then it would have shown some more, but it would take away from the trees. So now, because I raised this up with dimensionals, the right side of this circle needs to be raised up as well, because it'll sit here and sag down. But then this side of the circle needs adhesive. Oh, why are they giving me trouble? Because I'm using my right hand and I'm left-handed. Okay. Oh, a little something for you with lots of love from me. So cute. Let's come over here. And we're going to stamp Happy Christmas Wishes. Where's the block that I need? Right here. I know, isn't it a cute card, Linda? And Linda, I have your stamping prize here. Gosh, I could have given it to Bea when she was here, but you had gotten that stamp set. And I was going to tell you guys that all of the cafe treats have been mailed out as well from this month or earlier. And I have to, Cheryl McGowan hasn't filled out a form yet, and I need to get with her to get that form filled out, because I will not ship it without the form filled out. It's the only way, guys, I can keep my head above water is by having those forms filled out. And after a certain point, I just put the prize back out for somebody else, right? Okay, so there's a cute little bird right here. Yep, I know you guys saw it, and you know I like birds. So that bird is going to sit on the sentiment on the inside. just because it's so darn cute. It's going to have to go on this big block. Oh well. And this, it is a little tiny bird. I didn't put the sticker on, so I can't quite see where his feet is. But notice how there's a lot of rubber here. So one, I don't want to stamp down hard, but I also know I can go down some. So I'm going to come down some and hope that his feet land where they need to. Feet land where you need to. Oh, look at how cute he is. He's so cute. Yes, for sure. Tiny stamps that go anywhere and everywhere. Oh my gosh, so stinking cute. Now, of course, you know what, you guys? I have a basket full of blends here right now, so I'm not going to grab those color pencils right now. I'm just going to use this because this little bird just needs a scarf. Oh, oh. Just needs a little red in the hat. You know, I don't like using stamping blends with tiny little things like this. It's just so hard. Now, do I have a blue in here? No blue. I'll grab the blue of my pencils because I want to make him a little bluebird. It's a little bluebird. Make him a little lighter on his belly. Lightly make his wing dark. Make his little face really light. And then get my orange for the beak. And I'll let his little feet be orange too. I'm sorry, but stinking cute. Oh. This one card took me a long time. I guess I shouldn't do coloring on Facebook Live, right? But I try to give you little tips and tricks. If you don't have the watercolor pencils, be careful about just buying some watercolor pencils out there and then using the blending pen. Some watercolor pencils out there just do not easily smooth. All right, card one, super cute. Move those aside because now I'm going to be using the Merry and Bright stamp set. It has a fabulous die set with it. I'm not using the die set at all because it's so cute just the way it is. This is a Merry and Bright. It's part of the Merry Bold and Bright suite of products. Here is the Merry Bold and Bright designer paper. It's the fun, bright colors. Bold. And just fun, fun, fun. Right? So I am doing kind of a retro 70s holiday card right now. I have Granny Apple Green 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4. I have a layer of that fun paper. Ooh, I could use this side too. I'm going to use this. Oh, no. Oh. All right, you guys, you want me to use the stripes? Or do you want me to use the... If I use this, I then have a piece of the Granny Apple Green foil. That's part of the Melon Mambo. That's going to go like that. And then I'm going to have the deckled rectangle on that. Oh, I think it needs to be the stripes. It's too much white otherwise. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay. But I love these trees. It's just so retro. So the colors here are Shaded Spruce, Lemon Lime Twist, and Granny Apple Green. Now, I have to tell you, I love the Granny Apple Green cardstock. I just don't necessarily love the Granny Apple Green ink pad when I stamp with it. I kind of feel like I get this kind of muddy green color for some reason. Ooh, but look at that. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, people said trees, trees. Then I had stripes, stripes. Oh, Lynn said stripes, and a couple other people said trees. Well, I'm doing the stripes, you guys, just saying. All right, so now are you ready? So I want to show you the size of these. So can you see the bulb here? How big that bulb is? And the sentiments and the holly jolly and oh, what fun. Lots of size here. And this shows you the size of the images. They're quite large. That's why it's called Merry, Bold, and Bright. And oh my gosh, you guys, it's so fun. So I have Blueberry Bushel. Why do I have Blueberry Bushel? Because this is Blueberry Bushel, Shaded Spruce, Granny Apple Green, Lemon Lime Twist, Pool Party. So I know what colors I need to use. So I'm going to bring in the fun string for the lights, right? So much fun. It's big and long. I just love it. And it's photopolymer, which makes me see easily if I've missed something. So then I'm going to come in and I want to make sure I have this stamped up kind of up at the top on this angle that I'm doing. Here we go. How cute is that already? I just love it. Look at that. So the next thing I need is the ornament topper. And yes, you guys, with the dies, which I just don't have out because I don't need it for my card, the ornament toppers can get die cut out with anything. So if you wanted them silver, you could do that. No. Ah, I did it okay. Make sure when you stamp down straight. There we go. So I've got my 3 ornament toppers. Now I'm going to have an ornament that's not on here very well, and that's okay. So I am using the old style or the long style with the lemon lime twist. So fun. And I can also then go up a little bit if I want this not to hang off. My ornament doesn't have to be all the way down because you can't see that I've stamped it a little bit on that. So I'll do the same thing here. There we go. And then this one is going to be down here. And we're not going to see that whole one there, and that's okay. Now we also need the little filament that goes inside. So let me grab the shaded spruce because the filament is going to be right inside the light. Right? Cute. And now I have that. I'm going to grab a scrap of the white and I'm going to stamp the hanger. I am going to stamp the ornament. And then I'm going to stamp the filament. All right. Cute, huh? And then I need my scrap as well here because I am going to use right here What am I using? Merry and Bright. And it doesn't matter, I can put Merry and Bright, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting these out. Oof. There we go. Aha. Lovely. I have got ink like crazy all over my hands. All right. So now there are not dies for these, but that's okay. You just come over and you just use your steadiest hand you have. Didn't leave much border at the top, so I guess I'll just take care of that borders everywhere else. So that's going to be Merry and Bright. I could have just stamped it there, but I want to have some dimensions somewhere. So my Merry and Bright will have that dimension. It was so funny. I was looking at this stamp set, you guys, and I see the and sign, but I'm not finding a stamp for it. I'm like, well, where's the and sign? I don't see it anywhere, right? Now I could grab the dies. I don't need them for this. This is easy enough. I would have to die cut out several pieces, and I don't want to do that. This just is going to make the card so darn cute. Got to make the little round nib. Not so easy to make a little round nib like this. Oh, there we go. That's like a perfect. Then I just got to do this little divot right here. Bring it in like that. Bring this side up. Clip. So I can see die cutting out a whole bunch of these ornament toppers in silver, and then doing some really fun colors. Oh, so good. And this guy is going to come right here. And the other thing that I need to do is I need to do a little marker right there with the blueberry bushel, but that's gonna go like that. You see it coming together? Oh, you guys probably can't even see that. I probably have it up too high. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is ready to go just like that, but I think I need a little shaded spruce sponging. I probably don't even need to add more ink. Y'all still with me? I know it's 7:01. I know, it doesn't do it justice. The catalog does not. I know, I'm telling you. Okay, so that's going to go here. Because really, I mean, I have the die set, and I will do, maybe Saturday Stampin', I will do another card of the Merry and Bold and Bright suite, and I will do the dies, to do some dies of it. But I'm telling you, these cute ornaments and the wider bulb ornaments, oh my gosh. So gonna be so good. So good. But I'm just popping this one up here. And that's gonna come right there and be on the card like that, standing out. And then my Merry and Bright. The Merry and Bright is going to go here, or I could do the and Bright down here, but I want to keep them together. Like so. And they too are going to get raised up. You guys know that song, You Raise Me Up, that Josh Groban did? I mean, he's not the only one. It's a Christian song, but his version of it, oh boy. And Bette Midler did it in that one. Oh no, she did Wings Against My Wings. She didn't do that. Why aren't you coming out? And then I'm not done with this because I know I need to do an inside, but I don't have a piece for the inside. So I am going to do my embellishments on it. I didn't do embellishments on the other card. So we've got our Merry. Our Merry and Bright, and we've got that. But let's get the, what am I thinking of? Not the tinsel speckle gems. These right here. These are the shiny, and I can't get them out of the package. Oh no, come here. There they are. And we've got some of the green. And so we're going to put some of our fun green dots. Oh, kind of going with the string. So much fun. Oh, you guys, woohoo. Uh-huh. And then we'll grab our Winkastella and we will bring a little winkly-dinkly-dink to our ornaments. Oh, didn't stamp that filament very well there. That's okay. There we go. So now we've got those little in the elements there. And then for the inside of the card, I guess I could just do Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas. That'll be easy to do. So we'll take the Merry and Bright off, and I'll do Happy Christmas, just one right atop the other. So we have Happy, and then Christmas, Christmas, Happy Christmas. Oh, that is not straight. Whoop. Happy Christmas looks okay. Nope. Try again. Oh, beautiful. When you have the reverse stamp, sometimes it's a little tricky. Got to just get a feel for it. All right, so we are ready for 4. Hopefully this is in the center, you guys, when I do the 5 1/4. Oh, 5 1/4's got to go this way. 5 1/4. Well, not really. I'll have to stamp an ornament to make it better. Oh, duh. Of course I do. Of course I do. That's so fun. It does look good, doesn't it? All right, let's do our ornament. I better do the lemon lime twist first. Otherwise, my ornament will be sitting on top of the writing. Ooh, ee. That's why you do the topper first. You guys all have had ornaments like that, right? Okay, now where's my shaded spruce so I can do the filament? Filament. Ooh. Look at the ink on my hands, you guys. That blueberry bushel, oh my gosh. It's so, I mean, I haven't used it hardly at all, right? Oh, it's so cute. So good, the Winkastella. Gotta make it sparkly. There we go. I got an inside of the card now. Yay! Yay. So I want to also tell you, if you're local, I have a spooky fun workshop scheduled for the 15th of October. We are going to make some fun Halloween cards and treats. It's going to be really fun. Look at that cuteness. Merry and bright. How is that not a fun? It's like so retro, isn't it? I love it. It's like back in the 60s. It's rad, man. And I love that it's kind of a not traditional holiday color, right? Ah, it's so good. Now, I did our first card, and where did he go? Oh, here it is. There we are with our festive and fun, and using the trees, tiny tree dies. You can see all that sparkle. And then we have our Happy Christmas wishes, merry and bright, Happy Christmas. What a great couple of projects, I think. Oop, I need a candy corn. All right, so if we do candy corn for fall, you guys, what is it that we're doing treats during the Christmas season? What candy do we do? I don't even know. Do you guys know? I mean, what candy? Oh my gosh, my bangs. They're terrible. I have a problem with my hair. My bangs. I mean, really, what do we do at Christmas time? Thank you. I'm glad you like both of them. Gummy trees. Oh, yes, that's right. The candy ribbon. The candy ribbon, so good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that candy ribbon. Candy canes, that's right. Reese trees. So I always say Reese's, like the commercial does. My girls grew up with Reese's Pieces kind of thing. And so it's so funny. Oh, fudge. Hershey Kiss. You know what? I don't like Hershey Kisses. I'm just not a Hershey Kiss girl. Dan says fudge. Candy canes. Oh, you like both, but your favorite is the lights? Yeah. And you guys, let me, let me switch over again real quick. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I'm going to switch over again real quick. Just because, so you can see just what it has. What I like about this is you've got the Holly Jolly Oh What Fun and Love in a completely different font than these other ones. And I do love these reverse ones. They stamp really well. They're really fun. You could do the same card with the bulbs. They use the same topper, no different. And then this here in the die set, you also have this as a die. All of the lights are dies. I just don't have the die set out right now, but I love that it's just such a nice, large and bold stamp set. And again, you don't necessarily need the stamp set. I mean the dies if you don't want, and just do the stamp set. That's great too. And then just so you can see one more time, our fun and festive and fun stamp set. We have our little rhino, and look at you guys. On the sled, he's got 3 presents and 3 birds. Each of the birds is riding on a present. It's so cute. I am going to do a card where he is sitting on top of the wood, so they're like eye level to each other. And then you could have a little something for you with love from me right in the center between them. How cute would that be? Oh my gosh. I tell you, we miss those stamp sets because we're always so carried away with the bundles. So there you are. What's nice, the stamps are big enough you don't need dies. Yeah, when the stamps are big enough like that and you cut them out easily just yourself if you wanted to. Oh, the string would be cute as balloons too. Absolutely they would. That would be so fun. You guys are full of great ideas. Okay, so if you're not a member of the cafe team, Cafe Stampin' Cafe on Facebook, and you want to be part of our social stamping, go ahead and find it and ask to join. If you haven't and you want to, go ahead and do that, something that inspired you for a card to create, and share it before the end of the month to win a stamp set. Check out my calendar because, World Card Making Day. I'm doing Stampin' Up's World Card Making Day is a free event. I am doing it here in my workshop. We're going to be watching it together. They'll have different demonstrators sharing the projects that we're going to be making. It's going to be great fun. There's 3 projects that we'll make that the people are making online, and get to hear a little bit more about how the products are made, and we'll just have a great time fun. That's October 7th. Check out my calendar if you're local. You don't want to miss those things. If you're not local, I'm sorry. But my last Sunday of the month workshop specialty class is always an in-person or to go, so you have those opportunities too. Well, that's it, guys. It's 7:15. We got to get out of here. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. And until next time, happy stampin'.